You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor. This is a case of Baker versus Woods.
Thank you, Jerome.
You're welcome.
Good day, everyone. Mr. Baker, you claim you love older women. Now, you say when you met Miss Woods, you thought you had found the woman of your dreams and were thrilled to find out you were having your first child with her. But you say those dreams were shattered when you discovered she had sex with your best friend and he could be the biological father of your daughter, Trinity. Now, Ms. Woods, you are a self-proclaimed cougar, and you say you never imagined you would be giving birth to your 12th child at the age of 43. You admit you did indeed have sex with Mr. Baker's best friend, and so now you're not sure which man fathered your 2-year-old daughter. So, Mr. Baker, your former best friend, Mr. Dudley, is waiting outside the courtroom and will join us shortly. But first off, Mr. Baker, what is it about Miss Woods that first attracted you to her?
Her personality. I really was intrigued by her energy. She's like the life of the party, but her mind is what captured my heart. But after finding out all the stuff that she did, I look at her like a dirty dish rag trying to wash clean dishes.
I know he didn't go there.
Wow, that's a strong statement. So why is it that you suspect that your best friend could also be the father?
When I first found out about the pregnancy, I was actually excited. I want to be a father. We went to the doctor. You know, he was giving me the dates of conception. In that month, we really wasn't fooling around with each other that much, but we did.
Okay.
So I gave her the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
I was going hard for her, massaging her back, massaging her feet, cleaning, cooking, and I don't even cook, Yana. So you know how serious it was.
Yes, he did
I'm planning
that.
for this life. I was really serious about it. 8 months into the pregnancy, I get a phone call from my cousin. She says she got something to tell me, but she didn't know how to tell me because it was gonna hurt my feelings. I'm like, go ahead, just tell me what's good. Guess what she tell me?
What?
She had a conversation with Jimmy, and that Jimmy admitted to her that she slept with Janine.
Mr. Dudley.
Yes. Not only that, she seen her in the club. This is stuff I didn't know. She all in the club. Remember, she life of the party, dancing all over dudes.
All the time.
Lap dances.
Yes.
She even left the club with a dude. So that put all the doubt.
That's how I
Wow.
met you.
So when your cousin told you this information, you confronted Ms. Woods?
She admitted that she slept with Jimmy. And guess what? She also admitted that she don't know if the baby is mine.
What in the world? You sleep with his best friend?
I'm blaming it on the alcohol.
And
You're not the first in this courtroom.
Y'all understand that, but the thing of it is we had a little too much to drink. And everything is about being at my house, throwing parties, inviting everybody over to my house. My house is what we call the party spot. And all this took place after I'm a mother of 11 kids before I had Trinity, okay? So I decided at the age of 40 years old that I was gonna be the life of the party. Yes, I was like a cougar looking for a tiger, okay? I started off, I went out, me and my friends, they came pick me up. We went over to a club, you know, out in Atlanta, a nice nightclub,
life
whatever.
of the party.
Yes, and well, he kept buying me drinks all night. You already know what happened from there, Yana. I don't have to go no farther.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a one-night stand. That was my
But it
intention.
wasn't.
No, that's what he thought it was gonna be.
And the relationship,
It was going good.
okay.
Like I told you, when she told me she was pregnant, I was excited. Cause I done been through experiences before. I done been through this twice. One of my exes, she was pregnant, had a miscarriage. The second time, I was actually in the hospital holding the baby, kicking it with the family and everything. Found out that wasn't my child. So I refused to play the fool and go through that again without being certain.
Let me object to that because this man went with me to the hospital for 9 months. This man showed up, went with me to the hospital, okay? A week before it was time to give birth to Trinity, this man did not show up in the hospital.
Of course not.
Look at this here. He's not on a birth certificate, okay?
Exactly. Why would I sign my name when I don't even know?
Let me get this.
And this is your daughter's birth certificate, mother's name.
Do you see a father name up there, Yana?
Why would it be?
I don't
You
think
don't even know who the father is. That's why we here.
You said you're not on the birth certificate. Was that because you were doubting paternity?
She told me after I confronted her that she did sleep with Jimmy. And we both slept with her like a day apart around the conception time.
Okay.
And I have a chart that I made.
Jerome?
He act like I planned this
show
or
you.
something, y'all. Now, why he showing you a chart like if I planned this? I didn't plan this.
We both slept with her a day apart. So either one of us could be the father.
You've outlined in this calendar the dates of conception. Now, first off, you were intimate with Ms. Woods on the 18th of April.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then you claimed you found out your friend, Mr. Dudley, was intimate with her on the 17th,
Yes, Your Honor.
one day before.
Exactly.
Sure was.
And Trinity was born approximately 9 months later, and that's your cause for doubt.
Not only that, the behavioral pattern that she in the club dancing with dudes and leaving with dudes. I don't know what's going on.
So you're suggesting that it may be even more people
I'm not-
involved than Mr. Dudley?
Yana,
It
this
could
man
be.
met me like that.
I'm
I was
just
a
saying,
party
it could
animal
be.
before this man got with me. You understand? He know how I was before. Don't come up in the courtroom acting like this something new. This ain't nothing brand new, Yana.
So look, Ms. Woods, you said you had 11 kids.
Yes, ma'am.
And now you claiming that just at 43 years old, you get an opportunity to have a good time. It seems like you've been having a good time for a long time.
Thank you.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. All right, I think it's time we meet this best friend. Jerome, can you please
Look
report
at
my baby.
Mr. Dudley?
Ex-friend.
Look at my baby.
He is adorable.
You missed out.
And
You just missed out.
look,
2
if,
years.
if it is my child, I will be responsible.
2
And I will
years.
make up to that girl
This-
in 2 years that I missed.
This man only bought Pampers and gave me a few dollars. When the baby was a month old and never came back.
What
But he
am
a
I
good
supposed to do?
father.
I don't even know the child is mine.
You ain't no good father.
How am I
Mr.
not a good
Dudley,
father? Look,
let's
I'm
get
letting
some
you know.
order. Let's get some order. Mr. Dudley, welcome. Ms. Woods has admitted that she slept with your ex-best friend, Mr. Baker, as well as yourself,
Emphasis on the ex.
one day apart.
Yes, ma'am.
And now she doesn't truly know who Trinity's father is.
Right.
What do you have to add to this?
Yana, he ain't got nothing to
Wow.
add to it. You know why? Because he on the last 1 minute, so
Let
it ain't
him,
his.
let him speak.
It ain't his.
Let him speak. Ms. Woods, let's keep our conversation related to what's relevant in the case.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, Your Honor.
It's about the baby. You tripping. But
But you know 1 minute can cost you 18 years.
Not that
all
minute,
right.
honey, when he was
Just
good.
so you know.
I really came here and I really want to apologize to my best friend. We've been friends for like 10 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I just try to look out for him, make sure he, you know what I'm
was
saying,
looking out
watch
for
out
me,
for him.
bruh?
Yeah, bro.
You was looking out for me?
Yeah, bro.
How was you looking out
You
for
got a
me?
little slut bucket. This is a
Come on,
slut bucket
bruh.
right here, bro.
If that's the case, if you was looking out for me, why you didn't tell me? How come I had to find out for somebody else?
Hey, bro, let me tell you like this here. It happens like that sometimes.
Why you
understand
didn't
what
tell
I'm
me?
saying?
Why you didn't come to
Because-
me like a real man and tell me?
Let
When
me
did you
tell
gonna
you why I
tell
ain't
me?
tell you.
Mr.
Let me tell you why I ain't
Baker,
tell you. Let me tell you why I ain't
Mr.
tell you.
Baker, I
Let me
know
tell you why I
you're
ain't tell you.
upset.
When you find out, you know, she was pregnant and everything like that, I couldn't just come to you and just, you know, and tell you that right off the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew how into it you were. You ain't got no kids, and I know how it is. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't want to just come at you like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just tried to let it ease down, and you just got so into it. So I just let you run on with that thing right there and do what you do, bruh.
So when was you gonna tell me though, bruh? When was you gonna let me know? 15 years later?
Hey, man, I just-
18, 20 years later? What if this your child, bruh?
Hey, man,
And you got me out here
It ain't
trying to
his
take
child.
care of this child.
1
we
minute.
just gotta
ain't
do what we
his.
gotta do, bro. But I mean, you gotta fix this, bro. But not,
Bro, whatever,
I know
bro.
you
You
just
a
like
dumpster to me,
over
bro.
for years, man.
You
we
a
gotta fix
dumpster
this,
and you
bro.
trash and the trash belong in a dumpster.
How does a best friend end
Ex-best
up
friend.
in bed sleeping with the best friend's girl?
And I just had to let him know that she ain't
let me
who
know
she is.
that.
Oh, wait a minute. So what
What I
you're
was the
saying
other
is
night.
man,
you
'cause she-
did this purposefully so
You
you
tried to
could
call my
expose
name?
the
Not-
fact that she
kinda-
would sleep
kinda
around?
Kind of, sort of, but I
Good,
didn't want to. It wasn't like that. It was just like it just kind of happened. But I really wanted to expose it, pretty much. So yes, she need to be exposed.
I need to be exposed. So you was trying to expose me. How you gonna expose me? You ain't want to expose me, baby. You want to sleep with me like everybody else.
I mean, you were looking
Yes.
good that night, you know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
I
You
know
look
I
nice
was.
and everything, but that
I
wasn't what I was trying to do
You know
at
what
that
it
point
was?
in
You
time.
couldn't stand to see me.
So
you
hold on.
You got 11
You wanted to
children.
break us up.
You
What my
got
kids got to
11
do with it? My
kids,
kids
man.
grown on their own. I only
That
have
man
5
ain't got
at
no
home.
kids. Why you
My
trying to tie that
kids
man
are
down
grown
like
on
that?
their own, doing better
Why
than you,
you trying to
son.
tie that man down
Doing
like
better
that?
than you, son.
All
What
right,
you
let's
talking
get some
about?
order. Get some order. You didn't care for Miss Woods, or you didn't think she was the proper mate for your best friend at the time.
No, she ain't.
So you got it in your mind, well, I'll just go ahead and sleep with her, and then he'll know that
But I was gonna tell him, you know what I'm saying? I was
When?
gonna tell him. If the news just got out there before I could really go and tell him, you know what I'm saying? His cousin done ran out for a mouth and go to popping and, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
A week
telling
before I
everything
had
before I
Trinity,
really
though.
could
A
get
week
to
before I
him.
had
And he was
Trinity.
so into this, to this chick, I was like, man, I'm gonna let him have that. You know what I'm saying?
supposed to be.
I'm just gonna let him have it. You know, whatever happened, that's why we here today.
So
we can get this together.
now Trinity's here. And this court is about making sure children know who their parents are, while your attempt to expose Ms. Woods seemed to fall flat because all you did was create a mess.
That's all.
And you've put yourself into this situation where you or your best friend could be the father of her child. You crossed a line that you're not supposed to cross.
Exactly. But I understand that now. But he understands too
And Ms.
now.
Woods, that's not saying much either for a mother of 12 children, and you're standing here and you know you would not want your daughter to be in this predicament.
No, I don't.
This
yeah.
is not anything you want for a young lady or an older
Yana,
lady.
Can I say this? My daughter is 2 years old. Steve been out of her life all this time.
Oh, but now it's my
And
fault.
you know,
Man, you can
Trinity
say
need
the
it ain't
tears
even
and the
about me
drama.
today, Yana. It's about Trinity. She
Exactly.
need a father in her life. And I just hope we can come together because I love this man right here. And I want him to be back in my life so we can
Access
go on being a
denied.
family. In spite of whatever the results said, whatever. I
right
want
there.
this man, Yana. I love him.
Password incorrect.
And I just want us to go on being a family because this man here is my history. It's like we have a history together. I can
What?
think something. He know what I'm
What
thinking.
history?
I don't care what
What
I do. This
history?
man was here for me. He had my back, Yana. A history. A lot
We
of
got history. You ain't got no history with
What
this
history
man.
you have?
What is you talking about?
No, you was
I've been
doing
knowing
history.
this man 10
You
years.
was doing history in my bed.
All right, let's
yeah.
get
Come
some
on,
order.
Come on, man. You is out of control.
So, Ms. Woods, in your heart of hearts, who do you believe is Trinity's father?
Not who you want. Who do you believe?
I believe he's the father, Yana.
Okay.
My baby.
And Mr. Baker, as you stand here in this moment, do you feel in your heart that you're her dad?
Like I stated to you previously, I done went through 2 other experiences.
So you truly don't know. And
I don't know.
And you've been hurt and
I'm just trying to protect myself.
disappointed so many times.
If I am the father, I will step up.
I know
to the
he'll
plate.
be a good father, Yana. He been there the whole 9 months. Like
I don't
he
want
said.
nothing to do with
he
you,
rubbed
though.
my feet. He was there. He took care of me. So I want him back. I mean, I just want us to be a family again, no matter what.
Mr. Dudley, do you feel that there's a great possibility that you are Trinity's father?
No.
It's a possibility, you know what I'm saying? Because we did have unprotected sex, you know what I'm saying? So it's a possibility, but
If you are,
oh, it's good. I'm gonna take the baby and get rid of her.
Look at that picture real good,
That's
son.
right. I
That
take
baby,
it.
I don't think so.
It's mine. I'll take it from you. You
Oh,
know, you
no,
got a little
baby,
more.
you
You don't
could
need
all
it.
right, I think it's time we go to the results. Jerome, do you have the results, please?
Could I say one thing
Yes, sir.
before the results come in? If Trinity is my daughter, I'm going to make up for those 2 years that's been lost. I'm a man's
How you gonna
man.
do that?
My father raised me. I will never see a child go without. You know what I'm saying? If it belongs to me. But if this is not my child, I'm going to write these 2 off like checks. And I guarantee that it won't bounce.
What we do hope for Trinity's sake
Yes, ma'am.
is that you learn how to settle down a little bit, right?
All the way down.
And settle into being a mother of this beautiful young girl.
Yana, I'm a mother and a father to Trinity.
I'm not
She-
gonna
and
lie,
I've been a
she's a
mother
good
and a
mother.
father all my
I will
life.
never take
12
that away
kids,
from
I've
you.
been a mother and a
And
father all my
look,
life.
because now your choices have to be based upon your children, Trinity especially, because she's the youngest. And you want to make sure you're setting an example
Yes, Your Honor.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. When it comes to 2-year-old Trinity Woods, Mr. Dudley, you are not her father.
Ooh, chew on that.
I can't be more happy than you
Thank
are.
you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Crazy to do.
Wow.
You okay, Mr. Baker? Do you need to sit down?
Yeah, well, I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah.
Moving on.
Come on. That's an order.
Overstood.
When it comes to 2-year-old Trinity Woods, Mr. Baker,
Yes, Your Honor.
you
I take full responsibility.
when it comes to 2-year-old Trinity Woods, Mr. Baker,
I take full responsibility.
you are not her father. Jerome,
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
That's what I'm
Baker.
talking about. The trash belong in the dumpster. That's what I'm talking about.
Mr. Baker,
do
calm
not walk
down.
in front of here. Just have a seat. Have a seat.
Steve, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Mr.
I'm
Baker.
so sorry, Steve.
Hey, life lessons, another one.
I'm sorry.
You live and you learn. I wish you the best, but it's over.
Well, the doctor gave me the wrong date. That's all I can say. It was somebody else before that. I just want to admit that too.
Whoever this third person is, there's a pretty great chance that he may be Trinity's father.
But I can't tell her about anything about the third man because the third man is deceased, okay? So I can't even tell her that. So now Trinity is left without a father.
This is certainly unfortunate, and
Come on, babe.
it's unfortunate for her. I just hope at this point, Ms. Woods, you see
This really
that
opened up my
you
eyes,
have got to get yourself together. Now, for you two gentlemen, you all were friends before you met Ms. Woods, and this court hopes that you will find a way to be friends again afterwards.
Be
I
friends.
wish you all the best of luck. Court is adjourned.
Carry on with your life. I wish you the best. But as far as what we had before, it can't be that no more.
Steve.
I can forgive you. I can't forget, but I do forgive you.
So it's over between us.
I wish you the best with your life. I wish you the best with Trinity. My heart goes out to
Can you at
you.
least just try to think about it?
There's nothing to think about. You crossed that line.
So you just gonna leave me hanging like this?
You left yourself hanging.